Everyone, I just wanted to talk real quick about Kintsugi Bowls and what does that have to do with Ramadan? What does that have to do with anything, right? So Kintsugi Bowls, I was doing some research on it. I've always seen these bowls and pictures and different memes, and they're like these really beautiful bowls. They're traditional Japanese bowls that broke and cracked apart, and they were so valuable that they filled them up with gold. The cracks were gold, so it'd be like this amazing artwork, and then it's cracked, and these cracks are filled in with gold. And the special artwork is now even more special. And that reminded me of what is Ramadan about? Ramadan is about repairing ourselves, repairing our cracks, because each of us have cracks. We have cracks from the past. Maybe you were bullied, maybe you were abused, maybe you were your dreams were shattered, something, and you're cracked, and subconsciously somewhere you're still holding on to those thoughts, and it's occupying that space in your mind. Now, I'm not saying that you forget the past. No. What you have to do is you have to be an artist. You have to go back in the past and repair that crack. Now, they fill the cracks up with like this much gold, for example, right? So that means they have to they have to make those cracks smaller so the gold can fit. So that means, I think internally, that means that, you take that thing that happened to you, and yes, it's bad, and it hurt, but guess what? You survived, and you're still here. And look at it as, don't let that hold you back from just living life. Don't let it leave you in survival mode, because what you're doing is you're revisiting those feelings, and you're creating that same chemical balance in your body, and you're feeling depressed or hopeless, or you put your future, your all your eggs in some basket that is outside of you. You have the answers. You have to go within and see what happened to you, and look at the different perspectives of the person that did that to you. Forgive them, and realize that without these cracks and without you filling them with gold, you wouldn't be the person you are today. Let those struggles make you stronger. Don't stay stuck in the past. And gold is something that's purified in intense heat. So if you want to purify gold to 24 karat gold, it's really soft and malleable, and it generates a lot of, it's a very awesome conductor of electricity. It's just amazing, has amazing properties. It won't rust. It can sit in the bottom of the ocean, and you can pick it up now, and it's just exactly how it was when it was produced. And it's produced, all the impurities are burned. It's an intense heat, so you have to purify yourself, and that means you have to go through the fire. You have to do things that make you uncomfortable. You have to go outside of your comfort zone, and don't try to cover that pain up by eating, or by lashing out on other people, or by being in this victim mentality. Don't let that happen to you. You have to own up to your life and take control and become this amazing piece of art. If they can do this with a bowl and fill it with cracks, fill it with gold, and make that even more valuable, how about us? We are, how much are you worth? Millions, billions, trillions? And it's like we are worth much more than that pottery. So fill your cracks up with gold. this Ramadan. It's not too late. Start right now. Just meditate. Be still. Just sit down in the dark. I know a lot of Muslims, they're like, oh, we don't meditate because we pray. No, you have to meditate. The Prophet Rasulullah, he meditated. He meditated in the cave. Uh, if it's good enough for him, it's good enough for us. Okay, so you have to meditate. When you meditate, you don't think about anything. You don't think about your bills. You don't think about your problems. You don't think about what other people think of you. You just look at yourself. And it might be scary for some people because think about it. A lot of us don't like to be alone because we don't like what we see. We don't want to be by ourselves alone. We always have to have music or a movie or, eating something. No, you have to be still and be alone with yourself and find out who you are. And then work on yourself physically, mentally, spiritually, and fill those cracks in. All right. Assalamu alaikum.